Hey there, Dr. Sarah Andrews here, and we are continuing the series on being heard. So, the last couple, we've talked about making sure your tone of voice and where you're speaking from sounds good and is appealing to listen to. And then last week, we talked about the 70-30 rule for sales that you can use. And basically, that means you're listening 70% of the time instead of speaking 70% of the time. Today, we're going to talk about how knowing who you're speaking to can make a huge difference in whether you're being heard or not. And basically, what I mean by that is a lot of us talk to everybody the exact same way, whether we're talking to the CFO or the marketing director. And each personality type has a different way of listening. So, for example, if you are a really high energy, upbeat person, and when you're talking, you're very animated and you fill in all the extra details of your afternoon and your day and how everything is going right now, and you're speaking to your CFO, who's a very low key, very rigid and systematic person, and you're talking to him and you're going all over the place with your body movements and stuff, you may be distracting that person and actually causing them to shut down and making it harder for them to listen. So if you know who you're talking to, pay attention to their body language. There's something in sales that's called mirroring. And if you mirror the other person and how they're talking, it can make a huge difference for you, and it can make an even bigger impact in how they can listen to you. So what I'd like for you to practice is look at the person that you're talking to. If you're talking to someone and you're all out here going like this and you're very animated and they're sitting there with their hands on their lap and very quiet, you need to tone yourself down because you're distracting and not allowing them to hear what you're really trying to say. Now, on the other hand, if you're the type of person who really is just very slow and you're monotone and you're just really taking it easy and very systematic and regimented in what you're talking about, and you're talking to someone and you know that they're super excited, maybe try raising your level of excitement around the messages that you're trying to communicate to them. Now, I'm not expecting you to go out and have pom-poms and crazy things like that, but just taking the time to understand who you're talking to and how they listen can go a long way in helping you be heard and helping your message get across. So take some time, pay attention to who you're talking to, watch their body language and the way that they talk, and try to mirror that just a little bit in order to make sure that your message is coming across and is getting heard. It can go a long way in helping you. All right, practice that this week, and I'll talk to you next week.